Hola, Gangaji. Do you hear me?
Hola. Yes, very well.
I'm so happy to be with you again.
Mhm.
I think last time I saw you in person, it was 5 years ago in
Oh, Monica, really?
Royal Way in Lucerne
Ah,
Valley at a
yes,
silent retreat.
yes.
Um, but you're always so present.
Oh, I'm happy to see you.
Thank you for this invitation that I'm feeling from you and
Mm.
from life. Very clear and loud. I've been ill with COVID-19 for the past weeks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. It's been a rough ride. And I've seen so clear the purpose.
Mm.
Um, I guess like with any illness in this particular live stream is about resting and
Ah,
stopping
mm,
um, and being very aware of the incapacity to.
mm.
So before contracting the virus, it was the survival of the pandemic and how it was impacting my small business and how are we going to make it, right? Um, Pretty frantic. And then the virus hits. And then fear for life itself,
Mm.
not really knowing if it was the end or what. So it hasn't been, and I'm grateful. I
Mm.
want to believe that I'm in recovery, even though I really feel exhausted physically and
Mm.
mentally. But I see how the pattern repeats itself. It's like, okay, now the survival is in what are going to be the side effects. Am I going to
Mm.
recover this? Am I going to keep with
Mm.
this pain? Am I going to keep losing my hair, etc., etc.?
Mm.
And then when your invitation came, it was like so clear. If only I could rest in truth, it will
Mm.
be so liberating
Mm.
and so supportive of healing, I'm sure.
Mm. Yes, it is the healing. It may not be the cure, but the healing, the how intact your spirit is, the truth of yourself. And then, yes, the byproduct of that is often the life force of that is then used to enliven every cell, to bring every cell back home. And then one day we die. One day we aren't enlivened. But to have really lived, and you're correct, it's often the worst events that push us into the deepest discoveries of what it means to live as oneself. And I understand, especially as a young woman, as an old woman talking to a young woman, I remember this spirit of life that's present in a young woman, and then to be hit by something that's physically disabling for at least this period of time, it's humbling, because you can see that the virus for a period of time has control, and then it moves out with medications, with the course of its life, whatever. But the grace of it, the horrific grace of it, is the humbling and the beauty that's recognized still here. No matter if you never are able to get out of your bed again, you are radiating this life. You don't want that. And we're afraid to even say that, because it's like, don't bring the wicked witch here. But that is really rest, that whatever is here, I rest.
And I
You rest
open,
your case. Yes,
as
that
you were
is opening.
saying, before, to open to whatever, and
Mm.
um, that I find some difficulty with. And right now, I think the clinging is to how can I make sure that I take the opportunity of what this is giving me,
Isn't,
right? It's like, I don't want
isn't
to
that
go
a
back to the same thing. It's like, okay, thank you for life. But then I want to make sure I accept the challenge or something like that.
So this is, that's the loop. It's co-opting. Then your mind string co-ops this word opening or
Okay.
this word surrendering. It co-ops it and makes it a tool for survival, for the future, or something in the future. But in rest, there is no future. It's just right here,
Mm.
right now. I wish you
Yes, yes.
great health. And I'm happy that you use this bout of sickness to deepen in your realization of the truth.
Gracias.
Thank you. Good to see you. Yeah, did you catch that? I just want to go over that because that's so subtle. We have this experience commonly of opening or surrendering, or this beauty of loving, being in love from whatever cause, even sickness. And then because of the survival drive, our mind takes that, our thoughts take that and figure out how to have that in the future, because that'll be a better survival. If I have that in the future, then I'm actually happy and open and living the good life. It just robs the rest of the present. It's a thief, this kind of thinking. It may be beautifully motivated, but its training and its heritage is that of a thief. So to recognize that and to drop the objects of your mind that you are stealing for the future and just come back. And in that instant, this instant, is anything missing? Is any future missing? Any past? Doesn't mean that all aches and pains are giving you joy, but underneath the aches and pains, and often the aches and pains are exacerbated by your desire for in the future, even in the future, the next 10 minutes, to not have those aches and pains. So that becomes a war with the aches and pains. To just really be able simply be here. Then the future takes care of itself. And in the future, whether that's in the next 10 minutes or the next 90 years, there will be death.